We have such sights to show you. Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday Night Terrorvision. I am your host, Pete Daddy Dollar, joined by the one, the only Gasp. It's J-Man.
Hello. Thanks for having me on.
Good to see you, brother. We were supposed to be joined by Tyler Wooten this evening. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be able to be here. So you're stuck with us talking about My Soul to Take.
Directed by, how about directed? I just thought of this like 5 minutes before I talked to you. Directed by Les Craven.
Yeah. This is Les Craven. This is his evil twin.
Les Craven's My Soul to Take. Like, what the hell happened?
Holy hell, man. Yeah, it was I didn't look up any of the scores on this going in. I just was like, I'm going in cold. And you know what better time to start? I was just like, it was a very interesting movie. I was disappointed at the use of Frank Grillo in this. I was like, man, for such a badass actor, like, I love Frank Grillo. He's
awesome.
He was great.
Why is he even in this? Since anybody could have been this character.
Yeah, you kind of wasted a really good actor on this role, but let's. I'm just gonna leave. Let's do it. Here we go. Here's the title card. My Soul to Take. Like I said, I might as well just leave the music playing because there's really no background music on this intro.
Yeah,
that was the title card, which was almost as interesting as the movie. I watched this last night I started it around 11:40. I watched probably an hour. This is like almost a 2-hour movie, I think. Like an hour and what was it? About an hour and 46 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long ass time for this movie.
Was a bloated runtime for this movie. Holy shit. This should have been about 88 to 90 minutes. 90 minutes is even too much for this. Like, this whole story, and I use that very loosely, could have been wrapped in about 85 minutes. You could have done this.
Yeah, that's generous too. I mean, this could have been an episode of like an anthology horror series. Like I can't think, like The Twilight Zone or Outer Limits or Tales from the Dark Side. Maybe Tales from the Dark Side. That's a good one.
This would have been really good for Tales from the Dark Side, I think.
Make it 46 minutes. You know what? Whatever the time is for make it like a 44-minute. That's it. It's like the first 10 minutes of this was awesome.
Right.
With the actual Ripper killer, and he's like all messed up, and you're like, oh, he's like talking to himself. You're like, oh shit, this is really cool.
Yeah, I was excited. I'm like, okay, wow, like they just went right into the shit with this. Like, I'll give him credit for that. If this movie was 10 to 15 minutes long, it would have been freaking fantastic.
That's why. Yeah, if it was from the dark side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you've got a just brutal opening. I mean, the pregnant wife is dead. The daughter sees the dad basically, which is the killer, Abel Plitkovich, or I guess
Cain and Abel, but Cain and Abel are the same guy. I guess that's I understand what they're trying to go for, but that doesn't mean it's good.
No, didn't I'm trying to think what other big flops has Wes Craven had? Like,
I don't know, but I never. Okay, so you know what? I'm a big okay, let me pull up Wes Craven since I have the Wikipedia. Hold on a second.
I don't even remember this movie being released.
No. So Last on the House on the Left, I own that one. Hills Have Eyes, I own it. Stranger in the House, that was for TV. Deadly Blessing, I never saw. Swamp Thing, of course, I own that. Nightmare, I own. Hills Have Eyes 2, I own. Deadly Friend, I've seen, I don't own it. Serpent in the Rainbow, I have on VHS. Shocker, I love it. People Under the Stairs, I own. Blu-ray of both those. New Nightmare, I own. Vampire in Brooklyn, I own. Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, I own all those. Music of the Heart, what the hell is that? That's like some... Oh, that's like some Meryl Streep movie or some kind of thing like that. It's literally Meryl Streep. I meant that. That was so funny. I meant that as a joke. I was like, "Oh, it looks like some kind of Meryl Streep movie," and it actually is Meryl Streep, which I did not know when I said that. Cursed. What was this? Oh, that's that werewolf one or something, right? No, I didn't see that one. And Red Eye was pretty good. Red Eye was good with the airplane with. The guy who plays Scarecrow. Oh my God, Peaky Blinders.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. That was pretty good, and that was a newer Wes Craven one. So this My Soul to Take came out before Scream 4, which I mean, it's a shocker because I didn't hate Scream 4. I don't hate this movie like per se either. But like God, the characters are so bland. I either hate them. The only character I liked was the church girl because she was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then they killed her. I was like, great, you killed the only person that was like a unique character. Everyone else, it's just like, I'm either a bully or a bitch, and it's like, but you're not such a mean bully that I really hate you and want you to die. And you're not really a bitch enough that I want to hate you to die. The only character who I thought was a super bitch was his sister. And she was being a bitch for no reason.
Yeah. His sister and the one jock.
It's bad characters.
He was like, the one girl like shot him down. So he's like chasing her. I was like, what the fuck are you going to do? Are you going to like SA her? Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Like, it was the weirdest thing. I honestly, I was watching it and I'm like, okay, so she turns him down and he chases her through the, like, what? Like, what? This is, it's weird writing.
It was because the situation, like, that came out of nowhere. I thought that they were boyfriend and girlfriend. And then all of a sudden, and he was just like a generic bully. And then I was like, so I forgot about that because I did hate that character because it's like, this is so stupid. But he's so stupid too. It's like, I don't understand. Yeah, you really going to go SA? Like, so you're going to chase after her? When you get her, what's going to happen? Like,
what's your end game here?
So that was weird. And then, I mean, like, gee, who's the killer? I wonder. I mean, like, you get to the reveal of the killer and you're like, oh, could you be more obvious about like who you picked? Like maybe they could have done. I was almost thinking it probably would have been better if they just had it just be like Bug, like just have it actually Bug then, because if you're gonna have it be some lame explanation at the end where it's like, oh, I'm just whatever, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I just there was so many problems with this movie. It was just and we might as well just the killer being his buddy. Was it Dunkelman Alex, the goofy guy.
Yeah,
that
the
was
goofy guy
with the long hair. Like,
yeah, Alex Dunkelman.
Like what?
And they're trying to like do red herrings in the last like little 20 minutes, and you're like, it's over. Everyone's either dead or gone, so it's obviously him because it only presents two people. It's either Bug, who was doing it the whole time and didn't know it, or it's his buddy because there's no one else. Like, it's clearly not the sister. It's clearly not that blonde chick. It's not the bully because he's so stupid, right? Like, so there is no one else to pick from.
Yeah, like the whole thing was just, and then they kind of gave it away with the way he acted when he was wearing the Condor suit.
Yeah,
it was bad writing. Like, the characters in this, like, they were like the Asian kid, he just died like that. And I was kind of laughing when Penelope was like walking to school, like, you walk through the swamp to school every day.
Yeah, like
in a
so
fucking
contrived.
Like, what are you doing?
Where are they? Like,
yeah, like, where the hell is this? Is this born on the bayou?
Yeah, maybe this is like leftover Swamp Thing footage or something. It's like Wes Craven's like, I've got some Swamp Thing footage that's left over from like 45 years ago. Let me throw this on. Let me put this in here. Like, what the heck? And then, like, nobody does. They're doing this class presentation, and it's like, what? The guy they made this suit that like throws up and all this weird. It's just like, what are they teaching? I don't know. Like, these, oh God, that's brutal. And if the guy hates being weird and everyone thinks he's weird, why are you doing weird things? Like, wouldn't you try to be normal and try to fit in? But it's like, I don't want to be an outcast. Well, you know what? You know what helps you not being an outcast? Not doing outcast style things.
he Bug. This actor, like, this guy, I've seen him in so many things, but I couldn't name one other.
I know, Bates Motel. He was in the TV show Bates Motel. He was the brother of Norman.
Episodes.
Okay, so yeah, he's Norman Bates's brother. In that show, that's where I've seen him. I don't know where else I've seen him.
He's not a leading man. This guy is. He does not have that aura of a leading man. You know what I mean? Even in this movie, it was like, what? And yeah, he's consistently talking in all the other characters' voices. It was very, very weird. I was very, like, that's why I thought, like, he's the killer. He's gotta be. Until the last 25 minutes of the movie. Like you said. It's like, this is the wrong time to try to do all these bait and switches when you've killed off the entire cast.
Yeah, there's no one. Yeah, because it's like, well, it's not the sister clearly, but like every character, and I know this is just a slasher movie, but actually most of the slasher movies we've been covering have had better characters. The plots are never that great because it's a slasher movie. You can't get too intricate, right? But the way you compensate for a bad, for not a bad plot, because, you want to have, it's not bad. It's for the genre, but you compensate for the limitations of the plot by having fun characters. So there's going to be really neat characters, and like, the nerdy guy is going to be really cool. And like, there'll be like the pretty girl who's actually very nice, but like she's stuck in a bad situation with a boyfriend that sucks, something like that. It's like, no, this girl's a total bitch. It's like, I don't care about her. Her boyfriend's a dumbass. And then her boyfriend tries to, like assault her. It's like, okay, that's weird. And it's like, so, but I thought you were together, but you're not together. And then you got the goth chick who you think, the goth chick will be a fun character. No, she's a total piece of crap. And then you're like, halfway through, it's like, that's his sister. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Why is she doing this to her own brother? Well, siblings are. What siblings are? Well, that's not how siblings. They might rib each other, but like literally, she's having him beat up. And why? Because he was a kid when their father went insane. That's not his fault.
Right? Like,
what an entitled piece of crap. And then we're supposed to care about her. So she's a complete POS piece of shit for the whole movie, 90 minutes.
Yep.
And then the last 15 minutes, we're supposed to care that she's kind of being a good guy now and trying to help out. It's like, no. You've been a POS for this entire movie, so you should die and go away. It's like, the mom is useless. Like, God, what else? I'm trying to think that I like, I mean, the first, I think it's about 15 minutes right before where they went right into it. Like you're saying, it's like they start up, you're like, oh shit. And if this was a 45-minute episode of a TV show, then that means 1/3 of it would have been awesome. And then you could have done half an hour, like the rest of this movie, an hour and 15 minutes. If you combine that into half an hour with a couple of decent kills, you could have been like, hey, that was a really cool episode of Tales from the Dark Side. But now it's a 2-hour movie directed by Wes Craven, one of the masters of horror. Without Wes Craven, this channel might not be around, right? Like we wouldn't be talking. Like Wes Craven's very important, right? Well, it's even more of a letdown because it's Wes Craven. If this was like, oh gosh, I don't want to throw a name under there, but let's say this was like John Smith's, he just graduated from film school and his mom and dad gave him some money, and said, hey, Timmy, you like horror movies. Why don't you make yourself a horror movie? Oh, mom, thanks, dad. Mom, dad, thanks. I'm going to make a really cool movie. And then he makes it and you're like, that was pretty good to me. Now, pretty good. You got to trim it a little bit. It's a bit long, but pretty decent. It was an okay movie. Good job. Your next one's going to be better, right? Not Wes Craven's 10th movie or whatever it is.
Yeah, this I would have expected, and I'll throw a couple names out there. I would have expected this from Adam Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
I would have expected this from Eli Roth.
Right. With more, but it would have had way more gore and nudity probably. If it was Roth,
this could have easily been like a Blumhouse movie. Blumhouse is either hit or miss. So this could have been one of those movies. But it's extra disheartening that it is Wes Craven because we focus on so much of the good he's done that it's in his contributions to the genre that missteps like this, you get, guys like us will watch them and it's like, oh my God, like, okay, I need to watch Nightmare on Elm Street again because this ain't it. We just hold them to a higher standard, and there's been bad entries into the Nightmare on Elm Street series, but at least they have Freddy Krueger. Like they have something. They have at least one character in the cast that you'll care about, except for Freddy's Dead. That was
pretty brutal. Yeah, but even. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, finish your.
I was to say I didn't give a shit about 3/4. There was like, if I could, if I had to, I'd have to look at the cast again and be like, there's got to be one of them at least I liked. But this cast, I was just like, I don't care about any of these people at all, any of them.
And in this movie, so I'm watching it while we're talking, and
Same.
The goth chick, who I actually thought was better looking than the blonde one, who's everyone's after.
Very much so.
Girl, but I actually thought the goth chick looked way better. But in any case, they're talking. Since when do not in this high school that I went to, when do the goth people team up with the cheerleaders to make fun of a nerd? Like, this is just so, it's like, Wes Craven I don't know who wrote this movie.
This is a case
of Wes Craven.
Hello, he wrote this too?
Yeah. He did not understand how school works or how high school, like in Scream was great because everybody in Scream knew they were in a horror movie and each person was a different level of fandom of horror. So he had Sydney's just a straight girl and everyone else is either horror freaks, like the two killers, Randy, right? They all love horror movies. So it's like he wrote it from a perspective of a horror movie fan and that made it fun. This is supposed to be real life. Like dealing with trauma, because 16 years have passed and the Ripper has become so ingrained in the town's origins that like they celebrate, every year they have a festival about it and they have rituals surrounding the Ripper. And there's like, oh, we show up in the forest and dress up as the Ripper. But the Ripper the costume's not very cool. He doesn't look like a cool killer. And the deaths are very rudimentary. Like there's some stabbings and like that's about it. Nothing really crazy. At least have 2 or 3 really solid kills so we could be like, whoa, that was okay. That was worth waiting 30 minutes. But to wait 30 minutes and have that guy get stabbed and you're like, that's it? Like, okay, well, this Ripper. And how did that guy get the knife? That's the exact knife. Like, God, there's so much plot holes, and it's contrived, man. It's like, did his soul enter the other guy? It's like, I don't care. I know. I don't really care at this point. Like, sure, maybe it did, maybe it didn't, whatever. My God, while I've been talking this scene, they're talking in the locker rooms. They're talking in the hallway. It has been 5 minutes of hallway dialogue. There's no way you could talk to your buddy in the hallway for 5 minutes with no one coming by. Like, it's like this school is what, deserted?
Yeah.
Like, talk in the bathroom then or something or whatever. And then there's a lot of bathroom scenes. He puts the phone in the girl's bathroom to like listen. Like, how does he know? Like, they're gonna be saying like, guys go to the bathroom. I don't know what girls talk about in the bathroom, but it's probably just bullshit. Like, what guys would come in the bathroom and be like, "Oh man, I got to do that report." Like, or this teacher's an asshole or something. Like, I don't think I think the cool conversations happened after school or on recess or lunch breaks where you're out of the, like in the bathroom, you go take a piss and you leave. Like, maybe I guess girls stay there and chit chat and do more things, but like, it's not that interesting that they're plotting. He happened to put the phone right when they're plotting, and then they're talking about him. If a girl doesn't like you or doesn't know you exist, she doesn't talk about you and say that you don't exist. Yeah. Right? Like, nobody said, there wasn't girls talking about Timmy and say, oh, I don't like that Timmy guy. If they didn't like Timmy, they would never speak about him.
Yep. He's not even in their peripheral.
Right. So why would she be saying ill towards that guy but maybe she did like him? It's like, okay, well, if she likes him, that's fine, but she's being weird about it. And I think having your friend physically beat up someone you like is pretty messed up. Like, so I don't know. Oh yeah. And there's Frank Grillo. Look, I'm in this movie. Hey, Frank.
And why on earth did Dunkelman not kill his stepfather that beats him? Like, when he was walking out of his house, his stepdad's like this. He looks like a neo-Nazi, like, skinhead type. And he just punches him in the fucking ribs for no reason. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so he's not going to kill this asshole? Like,
right. But he's going to kill those other teens who are just nothing.
Yeah. Like, it makes no sense. What's your timestamp? Because Penelope, the redhead, is just walking through the fucking swamp right now.
I'm on 42 minutes. Where you? Okay. Maybe I started earlier.
I'm on 24. I'll skip ahead.
Yeah, so I liked the church girl because she was a weird and interesting. She was kind of a weird character. Like, oh, you're going to go to hell and you're going to get killed. It's like, well, you're right. Everything she was saying was right in the movie's terms because the Ripper was going to kill those people. But then she kind of had the immunity, like she wasn't being attacked. So it's like, okay, it's like, where's this character going to go? And then she just gets killed. It's like, why did you kill her and not like 2 or 3 of the other super boring, bland characters that are walking around doing nothing? It's like, and actually, I would have liked to see Bug get together with that church girl because they kind of liked each other. And it's like, well, now she's dead. And then does he get the blonde chick at the end? I can't even remember.
No, she dies.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They find her. Remember, they find her body laying in the river with his phone.
Oh yeah. So what in the blue hell was the point of all of that? That entire thing was pointless.
Yeah, there was zero point to it. He completely like, yeah, him and the redhead would have been a great pair. Yeah, she obviously liked him, but the blonde chick liked him too.
Yeah, like this is like who wrote like this is Wes Craven playing out his high school fantasies. I was a nerd in high school, but now I got all these chicks who dig me. Oh, he did kill the stepdad. I think in dialogue he says he killed his stepdad.
Oh,
at the very end he says it so they don't show it, because if they would have showed it, then it would have been obvious who it was. But you'd think what he would do is like, and I killed my stepdad, and then you'd cut to a flashback where he kills him just to get an extra kill in there.
Yep. Yeah. It wouldn't have taken any time to shoot just a quick like him slitting his throat or stabbing him sequence.
Right.
So it literally made no sense. What up, Tony? I'm going to be the good guy. There was no good guys in this movie, Tony. There was none. There was none. If a nuke in universe, if a nuke would have hit this town, nobody would have been out anything.
No. It's like bland, boring, nothing's going on. Like I mean, I know we started late on this movie, but like it's actually not, it doesn't really matter, because this is not, like I'm struggling besides the first 10. The problem is the first 10-15 minutes establishes a very fast-paced, reckless movie. Like you're just like, holy shit, he just starts killing everybody. Like he's looking in the mirror, all of a sudden he snaps. You're like, okay, it's Cain and Abel. It's like he's got a split personality. He could snap and kill anybody at any point in time. He's got his murder weapon always around him. He's talking to himself. It's almost like the Hulk and Bruce Banner, like, they're talking. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then it's like, is he going to kill the pregnant wife? Who knows? There's a lot of tension there. He does try to do it. Then the cops come in, you're like, oh shit, and the little girl's there, like, how's all this going to play out? And then it's like 16 years later, and then it just goes right down the toilet. Like, I don't know. And then it's just all bland character. No, because Spider-Man 3 still had some fun. I like Spider-Man 3. I don't hate it. I know everyone hates it. I have some problems with it, but it's 4 billion times better than this movie. That's for sure. But
you know who else was in this that was a really bit part, and I didn't notice her at first? Denai Guerrera, Michonne from The Walking Dead.
Oh yes. She was like Grillo's like partner at the crime scene. Yeah, that's right. I noticed her, and I was like, hey, I know who that person is. And then I was so out of the movie. Like, not out. I always pay attention. I wrote notes throughout this entire thing. That's why I noted that he did kill his stepdad. But I checked out. Like, I sort of just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I was like, oh, hey, I know her. I was like, who is that? And then I thought to myself, I'll look it up after the movie. And then I'm like, forget it.
Right. And the redhead girl that plays Penelope, her name is Xena Gray, and she was in the Scream TV series for 4 seasons.
Oh, I watched at least the first season. Yeah, so actually, I thought she was the best looking, and then she was the church girl. I liked her, and then she got killed. I was like, well, the goth chick is still around. Then no, she's the bitch sister. I was like, okay, you know what? Yep. Whatever. It's like this movie's mess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened on this one. Like,
it was a fucking odd movie. And then, like, does the principal's daughter die? When she was praying with Penelope in the pool.
Yeah. I'm watching that now.
Yeah, does she fucking die? Like, because she comes back and she's just gone. All her shit's gone. Like,
yeah, so is she dead?
Yeah. Like, she just ran out of, like, the pump room, and the girl's bag is still there. But there's nothing else there. And then I think this is where she gets killed. Isn't it? Is it right here? He just slit her fucking throat.
Yeah. Now here's the other thing too. Like, okay, this is another thing that they messed up. And I don't remember this. Did the movie infer that the Ripper's evil soul entered Dingle whatever Dingleberry or whatever his name is, or Dunkelman or whatever his name, if it entered him, why now is the Ripper's evil soul stupid? Because the whole point of they couldn't catch the Ripper. Now, I don't know if did you ever see Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer with Michael Rooker? Oh shit, yeah, okay, yo, that's an uncomfortable movie.
Okay,
there's a home invasion scene and it's very uncomfortable. Home invasions really get my blood boiling. Like I just like, if you want me to hate the killer, and like Henry is not cool. It's not like, it's not like Jason or Freddy or Michael where it's like, yeah, it's like he's a complete despicable human being. What made that movie scary was his philosophy, which is you never kill someone the same way. You go to different towns to do it, use a different weapon. He goes, don't have an MO, right? Like he goes, because if you start doing that, they're going to pick up on your pattern. You will get caught. Now, the reason that doesn't work is because serial killers do have a pattern that they can't help but do. That's the point of it. But in this movie, the Ripper is an evil entity. It's like a soul. It's an evil soul that corrupts you. So why now is it killing everybody in the same school? Like it wasn't doing that before, because they would have caught him, right? The whole thing is the police could not figure out, they couldn't tie him to all the murders, they couldn't find the Ripper. So why now is he resorting to killing everybody around? Or are they just saying that guy is just killing the people he didn't like? Now, if he's killing the people he didn't like, why did he kill the church girl? Because she was friends with them. You see, This movie is bullshit. They didn't think anyone was going to pay attention. They didn't know that on December 2nd, 2025, Pete was going to say, I'm going to ask J-Man to watch this movie so we can discuss it. They don't know that J-Man has nothing better to do with his life than to take a lot of notes and scrutinize everything. So they didn't know that was going to happen. But now that has happened, you can't go back.
They never saw it coming. They never saw it coming. But no, it's all these characters are stupid. Like the mom is an idiot.
Yeah.
Or she's the aunt. She's an idiot. The principal's a complete blundering idiot. Even Frank Grillo's character's a moron. I mean, they're all the adults are idiots in this. And I know we're not talking about high art. It's a slasher movie. But if anybody should understand the protocol and procedural aspects of these, it's Wes Craven.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. He's got the rules. Randy clearly stated them in the Scream as part 1 and 2. It's all laid out. Look, Freddy is killing the children of the people that burned him and torched him, right? In their dreams. Jason is protecting the campgrounds. Anyone that comes there is up. Favorite Jason be a buddy comic like Deadpool Wolverine? No, it shouldn't be that at all. I like Freddy versus Jason. I know, you don't like it as much.
I'm not a fan.
I thought it was awesome. I saw it 3 times in the theater.
God damn.
It didn't have Kane Hodder, so that was slightly disappointing and sad. But also, I'd followed the making of that movie. I have the Fangoria issue where it's the whole entire issue is just the making of. I used to have a subscription to Fangoria, so I have like a shit ton of them. Like I'd get it every month. And
nice.
If you knew what all of the different things that they pitched to do Freddy versus Jason and how many stupid different ideas there were, this movie is like, you lucky you got this version versus like a courtroom. They want to do a courtroom case. Like Freddy versus Jason.
Who wants to see a legal procedure?
That's one of the they pitched. They also pitched a boxing ring. Like they're gonna fight, like Tyson versus Holyfield or something. Like, what are you talking about? Like it's like the weirdest.
Was Adam Marcus behind some of this? Because this sounds very Adam Marcus. Sean Cunningham's back there in his ear. It's like the little devil on his shoulder.
Well, at least
him a body jumping slug.
At least at the very end. Now, there was the thing with what was I was just talking to somebody about surprises or something. It's like It's not a surprise. Oh no, that's not. Sorry, it was a Superman thing where people like got excited to see Supergirl or something. Like, what are you excited about? Like, that they're all together, right? There's no excitement in seeing something. It's like, we know Supergirl was already shot. She was cast. We saw photos of her in costume, so it's not a surprise that she shows up in Superman the movie. It was a surprise to see Freddy's glove grab Jason's mask in Goes to Hell, because they were different companies. Now we know that New Line, once they merged that, the speculation was big time out there. Like, can they do a Jason Freddy team up? Is that even a possibility? We didn't know that was even a possibility. And especially in my mind, seeing that when it came out, I saw that claw. I thought, I was like, this almost redeems this entire poopy movie, just because it got me so excited to see what the potential was, and you had to wait 20 years or whatever it was to get it. But anyways, this movie doesn't have anything like that. Like, they didn't go for anything outside the norm. I almost feel like someone else made this movie and Wes Craven put his name on it to help his buddy. Like, his buddy, like Johnson, like, hey, his neighbor, Mr. Johnson. Hey, hi, Mr. Johnson. Wes, I made a movie. We've been friends for 25 years. I've been your neighbor. Can you produce? It's like, fuck, it's terrible. But we our kids grew up together. It's like, okay, I'll put my name on it and get it out there. Because nothing makes. Yeah, there's a shrine. I love this shrine.
Yeah, to the ambulance.
Yeah. So why does the Ripper do this? See, this is the thing. If it's the Ripper's soul that's controlling this kid, like it was with Adam in the beginning, the split personality, or Cain and Abel. Sorry, Abel. If it's the split personality, Cain and Abel, then why is it acting differently now? But if it's not him and it's the kid doing it and using this as an excuse, because it's like, I don't like my stepfather, I'm going to kill him, and say it's the Ripper who did it. This is sort of the Roy Friday Part 5 angle. Like, I'm going to pretend it's Jason, and people will just blame it on Jason killings, right? So it'll just say, the Ripper's back or something, and I'm going to frame my friend. If it is that, then why is he killing the people that were his friends? And then at the end, it has to be him, because he makes a deal. He's like, I won't kill you, and we'll pretend like we stopped the Ripper together. Like, what are you talking about? How could that plan actually work? Like, your friend's not going to, so Bug's going to just keep his mouth shut that you killed, the one girl that liked him, the girl that he liked, right? Like, you killed the two girls that he's pumped up for. So why would he keep his mom? Oh, no problem. I'll just not tell on you, buddy. It's all good. Pinky swear. Okay, we're locked in now. It's like, 2 seconds later, he's going to tell the cops it's this guy.
Yeah. He killed, the Asian kid they were friends with.
What did that kid do?
The blind black kid.
The blind kid. You killed them, and he's black. That's two Bs, blind and black. Double B kill? Come on. What did that guy do to deserve to die?
Yeah, he did nothing. Like, probably literally the most innocent character in the entire cast other than the church girl. Because she really didn't have any skeletons in her closet we ever found out about. So, and my other question is, when Dunkelman killed Penelope and he staged her body on the ambulance, how the fuck did he? She's probably about 110 pounds. She looked like she's probably about 5'7". How the fuck did he get that body? He's not a big guy at all.
He's he's a short guy, right? That was the thing, yeah.
How did he get that body all the way out there with nobody noticing? He doesn't have a car. They've established that neither of them drive. They run or walk everywhere. So they had to carry that big-ass Condor costume to school in that duffel bag. You're telling me he carried 110 pounds of dead weight?
Yeah, there's no way. In that costume, no less, because he's wearing that also when he's killing people.
Yeah, because he's in the woods now, and he just killed the dumb jock, and he's about to kill the blonde girl.
Oh God, it's shocking, but it's shocking in a baffling way. You're like, why is this happening? It's like, okay, unless you're gonna go crazy and have him kill like 50 people. Like, if you're gonna do it that, just make him insane. He's just killing
Yeah.
every single person that's around. It's like
He's a spree killer.
spree killer. There's got to
Yep.
be something more going on in this movie than what you're giving us. This is what Wes Craven gave us was an hour and 47 minute like test reel or something. Like, here's some of the concepts I'm working with before I make the real movie and slim it down. And
Yeah. And when he kills Brittany Cunningham, the blonde girl, he lifts her up off the ground. Like, he's like Jason Voorhees. You saw her feet go up. He's like, you're so... They're basically the same height.
yeah,
He has that much upper body strength. And then we go right to the scene of Bug in the woods doing all the different voices and digging.
right.
Like,
Even the shots are wrong though. So when he lifted her up, when he lifted her up, do I have anything here? Hold on. Chucky can assist me. Okay. So he lifted her up like this, right?
yeah.
And he's like this. Now the shot was from the feet like that. Where are his feet?
Right?
It looks like it's backwards. It looks like she was dangling this way. It's like you literally,
Yeah.
how's Wes Craven messing up shots? Like,
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
that's
whatsoever.
super weird. I bet you the kill was different, or they had there's more to it. Like perhaps it, like he grabbed her and then she got free and maybe ran for a second and he got her again. And they just said, you know what, just shorten this up because the shots are complete. Nobody messes it up that badly because it's not even an inverted shot. It's completely weird.
Yeah.
And how now, if you're saying it's the Ripper's soul, and when the Ripper's soul takes you over, you get extra strength. That's a thing too in a lot of possession movies, right? Like, like Exorcist or whatever, guys, if you get possessed, you get stronger, or you can, get different abilities. Like in some of the Exorcist movies, like they're crawling on the walls and shit. Like you're like, okay, that's weird. So, okay, I can get that. If you're possessed by a demon, then you get extra abilities. So you could say that kid got extra abilities because he was possessed. But the thing is that later he's not possessed. A pre-killer. Later he's not possessed because a possessed demon would not make deals with you to frame other people for the murders.
Yeah. Yeah, is he possessed or is he not? Because the raw amount of physical strength that he exhibits in some of these kills is weird, all things considered, without some sort of supernatural assistance. You know what I mean? It doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. And I'm willing to accept it's like a Shocker thing or Exorcist where he is being possessed. I'm cool with that. Like he's being possessed, he gets extra strength. But then you know what they should have done? If you wanted, you've got to make this stand out. Why doesn't it possess different people?
Right.
So everyone is a killer. Like everyone killed someone else because the thing keeps possessing other people to do the killings. And at the end, you're like, holy shit. It's like, who is the killer? Like the Thing, anyone can be the Thing and you don't know who the Thing is. So do that then. How about a slasher movie with all of the different, Two in the Pink? Like
Shocker?
Horace Pinker?
Yeah.
That little girl was the best, man, when he was
hobbling away.
She was awesome. What a genius thing to have that limp as a visual cue to the audience so that we're in on it. That is genius. That's a great movie. Everyone thinks it's great. So I was gonna say it's underrated, but I think everyone likes it.
We that was like one of the first movies we reviewed on here.
I remember
on the show. I fucking love that movie.
It's awesome. Yeah,
it is. That's one I have watched that movie at least 25 times in my life. I do. Mitch Pileggi was just so good as a serial killer, and the supernatural aspect that they put into that Craven put into it was, man, it was a chef's kiss, and I'm glad that movie got to cult status because it deserved more love and adulation when it was released.
It should have been. Yeah, I think actually Siskel and Ebert liked it. Also, oddly enough, they thought it was just like a neat. You got to do something. You got to do. It's again, it's a slasher movie, or it's like The Hidden. The Hidden is an alien that goes into different people, and so same thing. Shocker is he goes into different people. That's fine. And there's the Denzel Washington one where he's chasing the guy. Fallen. Yeah, same kind of concept. So that's cool. But you gotta do something a little bit more neat. Okay, so now we just realized that this girl's the sister. This is like such a cheap reveal, and it's so nonsense. It's like, you know what? If that was my sister and she's pulling shit like this, I punch her in her stupid face. It's like, and then she gives him this horse as well, sweet. And then I love how the aunt comes in and is like, she's all pissed off that he has the horse. Like, dumbass, where do you think he got it from? How would he just immediately like manifest this horse? And she came in, she comes so terrible. She comes in right as he takes it out. Like, give me a break.
Yep. And then the sister beats the living fuck out of him. Like,
yeah,
beats the fuck out of him. I'm just like, huh? Like, he's that much of a bitch?
You should have given her an F5 through a table or something.
Right? She's like 115 pounds. You should have thrown her through the fucking drywall. Like, Jesus Christ. Go Ralph Cramden on her. Treat her like she's Alice. Bang, pow, zap, to the moon.
Remember in Friday the 13th Part 5 where Tommy Jarvis is sitting at that table and the guy's like poking at him and takes the mask and he literally like, I don't know,
he F5 or give the F to John Cena. I gotta take that scene and put the John Cena when he puts him through the fucking table. Like, that was a perfect FU.
That was awesome. Why didn't he? That would have been great. Look, you've got to do. I don't hate this movie. I don't like. It's going to get a bad score, of course, but I don't hate this movie, and I'm not angry about it. It's not so bad that it's good, though. That's the problem. It's not one of those fun bad. I hate saying so bad it's good because I don't use that term, but I'm more like I can see. Yeah, do that. Yeah. It's not so bad that it's kind of fun. There's nothing fun about it. It's just kind of boring and bland. But I just wish Craven would have thrown in a couple of fun things, like, I don't know, like or a couple of really like something off the wall. The church girl comes back and it was her the whole time. I don't know, something.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have done a swerve like that and it would have kind of redeemed it a little bit. But as it is, like, I mean, we just watched her, like, she kneed him in the face. She fucking kneed him in the dick. She punched him in the face and dropped him. I mean, dude's like pathetic. I mean, there's really like, what redeeming quality is there for the Bug character? There really is none. I mean, and then you see that scene at the end where he finds the knife in the sink and he like, when he hears something, like flips it out like he knows exactly what he's doing. It's like, are you what? Like, I don't know. There were so many things in this. There were just weird writing choices and odd creative choices that really sabotaged the movie. Like, this movie, it's one of those things where it tripped itself up. Mm-hmm. It completely tripped itself up. It couldn't walk past its own feet without stumbling.
Yeah, I think I don't know if Wes was trying to make a slightly more down to earth, like a grounded slasher, but grounded slashers do not work because like grounded movies rely a lot on characters, you know, where it's like you're following these people around and you're interested to see what they're doing. Because if something's real, like I can't think of a movie like that's not fantasy. Like I don't know, like Die Hard or something. Like if Die Hard was more realistic and grounded, it's like John McClane would just get shot immediately. Like they'd find him and just shoot the crap out of him, right? Like it's like, you know, or the minute he stepped on glass, he'd be like, oh, and he wouldn't be able to walk, and then they'd shoot him. Or, you know, like the whole point is that there's this heightened reality, right? movies that are realistic, like dramas and stuff like that, they rely purely on characters. It's like you have to be excited about the character. You have to want to watch the character go through the movie. Like Big Lebowski is grounded, but it's weird and wacky. So it's like, I like the characters because they're fun. You have to do that, but he didn't really do that. He gave you very bland characters in a bland story where nothing really crazy happens. And we've seen other slasher movies. If you've never seen a slasher movie in your life, you might think this was okay, but not if you've seen another Wes Craven. Like if you watched People Under the Stairs, Nightmare 1 and Shocker or something, and then you watch this, you'd be like, what in the hell? Like, what the hell happened? Like,
yeah.
Or Scream, even,
Yep. Yeah, and I've never seen past Scream 3. That's the last one I ever watched.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just there's no rhyme nor reason to any of the writing choices, any of the character direction. There's little. I mean, what kind of? There's no character arcs really.
Right.
They're all flat.
Yeah, you're right.
Just one-dimensional. No, Bub doesn't undergo any journey. There's no transformation or anything from him. What, the sister's still a bitch? I mean, what, you tried, like you said, you tried to redeem her in the last couple minutes and that flopped. I don't know. It's just
there's so like 25 minutes left for me now, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
What do you got? 109, 110?
Let me see. 110.
Yeah, so here's where she's trying to be like, they kind of have it out. It's like, but it's been 16 years of you being a piece of shit. Now you're okay.
Yep.
You had your brother bullied and beaten up.
Yep.
And just because he was a miracle baby, but that wasn't his fault. So that means that you are a completely piece of garbage. And at no point in time did you see him getting favoritism. Normally in these movies, when they're the brother and sister, or if two siblings don't like each other, there's always montages of one sibling getting all of the stuff and the other sibling not getting anything. Like, oh, you always got the birthday presents that you wanted, or you got the better presents, and you got the ice cream cake, and I got a shitty store cake or something. I don't know. Like you would see that, but you'd get a sense of it. But you didn't get a sense of this. I got a sense that the girl was in charge of everything.
Yeah.
And he's been treated like shit for 16 years by you for no reason that I can see. Like, you're supposed to get me. I'm supposed to be sitting there thinking, yeah, he is getting a lot of special treatment, isn't he? Like, I didn't think that. I'm thinking, you're getting a lot of special treatment, and now you're being a total bitch too. So you suck. And she survives, right? I think she survives.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did she survive and not Church Girl or even Blondie?
The blind guy.
dude.
Yeah, he just randomly like comes out of the closet and he's stabbed. I don't remember seeing him get the. I might have missed it, but I don't remember. All I remember is him randomly popping out of the closet with a knife wound to his like chest or something. It's just it was just cheap. I'm like, this guy's supposed to be one of these characters who actually means something, right? And you just give him this. And what the fuck is up with these people all leaving their windows open during like pouring rainstorms?
Yeah, that's another just lazy
plot device. Oh, we gotta come through the window.
Yeah, just coming through the window. It's like, get out of here. I mean, they made fun of it. Like Wes Craven made fun of it in Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the first time we saw the guy come through the window. Like Skeet Ulrich came through the window, and the Scream is supposed to be a parody. It's supposed to be a joke. She's like, "Why are you coming in through the window?" He's like, "I don't know. I thought it'd be romantic." He. And it's all silly. It's like because it's goofy, and no one does that. So
yeah.
That makes it funny because it's a trope. It's a trope in all of these things. They did it in some of the Nightmares, right? So it's like all of this kind of fun tropey stuff that they're making fun of. But here it's supposed to be legit, like a legit plot device. And you're like, yeah. And then she's getting in her car. listen, you just beat the shit out of your brother. You destroyed the room. And you're getting your car. Like, what is happening here? Like, how old are these people? And like, is this aunt going to do anything to like stop her? And now he's coming up from under the bed. It's like, why was he under the bed again? I don't remember that either. That was weird.
Yep. Yeah, and Dunkelman just climbed in through the window. Like,
yeah.
It's
where were you?
So fucking just this movie hurt me. I feel like I should be in one of those J.G. Wentworth commercials. Like, have you suffered at the hands of my soul to take? You may be entitled to financial compensation. It's my money and I want it now.
Right. Yeah. Hey, classic. Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I was saying. The window scene in Scream was supposed to be like in Nightmare. That's right. He comes through with a window. That's the whole thing. And Wes Craven's kind of making fun of that because that trope got used to death, right? Like, So in Scream, it's like he knows what he's doing. I don't know, something. This is a weird movie. If I cared more, I'd research it a bit more and to see like why was this made? Like, it doesn't feel like Wes is that into it. It feels like he just made it to make it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, people under the stairs, weird, quirky, it's got some message. It does have a bit of a message to it. Shocker, weird, cool idea, neat killer, kind of a fun movie. Nightmare, obviously scary, creating an icon, right? And he tried to create, Wes Craven created Ghostface and Freddy. That's two great icons that are now, like, is Ghostface, like, I know Freddy's in your background. Is Ghostface in your background somewhere? I can't.
Hang on a second. Let me see.
Oh, it looks like he could be off to the side or something, right? Like, it could be whatever. He'd be in here. He should be, like, you know what I mean?
He should be.
He would be in there, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, but the thing is like, so that's two characters. Shocker could have almost been, if there was just one more movie, you needed to get one more movie with Shocker 2. But then if there would have been another Shocker movie, because then it would have taken off. You need at least two. And then once there's two movies, then it's like, oh, let's make it a trilogy. And then once it's a trilogy, people are always like, oh, let's make a fourth one. They'll make a fourth one later on just to bring it back, So he would have created 3 icons. That's pretty impressive. Like 3 top tier horror icons, but he's got 2. Everyone knows Ghostface and everyone knows Freddy. So good job for Wes Craven. This Ripper character is completely brutal.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be the Ripper for Halloween. If somebody dressed up like the Ripper at a convention, I guarantee you, like, 3 people out of like thousands would actually know who the hell it is.
I don't think anyone would know. This is I didn't even know about this movie, which is slightly sad because it's supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, it's sad for both of us because we're supposed to be in the know.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you you messaged, we could talk about this for to kill a couple of minutes. You messaged me saying your buddy it was Tyler who was thinking, oh, let's take a look at My Soul to Take. And I thought, oh, I never heard of this movie, never seen it. I was like, cool, a movie I've never heard of or seen. So I go searching for it, and I had a little bit of trouble finding because I don't own it. So if I don't own something, now I've got to scour the library. So I went to the library and I thought, ooh, this is getting hard to find. And I thought, well, what the hell is this weird ass movie? Wes Craven. I was like, what? Like, literally not a shill fake reaction video, in my real life persona by myself in my room. I was like, whoa, I actually moved. I was like, Wes Craven. I'm like, what the heck? What? Wes Craven? I was like, I don't know this movie. What is this? And I thought, okay, I've got to be able to find this. Like, it's Wes Craven. This isn't like when I was saying, hey, why don't we do Scarecrows? What the hell's that movie? Well, there's 3 people on the planet that saw it, and those 3 people all think it's great.
And I love that movie.
That was awesome. Yeah.
That Scarecrows was freaking awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yes. But this is Wes Craven. Like, this should have been like, how is this? This movie bombed. It did not make back its budget. which is kind of
I
shocking.
I just pulled that up. So $21,500,813 worldwide against a $25 million budget.
Wow.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, this opened on October 7th, 2010, in Russia. Yeah,
There's
6
not much on
million.
here.
6 million international. Yeah, hour and 47-minute runtime is very, 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 very overinflated. Like I said, this should have been an hour and 20 to an hour and 25, and that's it. Like we're stretching at an hour talking about this movie. Like if you take out some of our sidebar conversations, the actual discussions of, it's so bad. Like you really, you couldn't use really any of these characters for a character study if you really sit down and think about it like that, because there's nothing to them. Hang on, let me this right here, this half sheet of paper, that's how thick the plot and the character development is in this movie.
Yeah.
Right there.
There is a killer.
That's it. That's the entire character development for your main character.
I didn't even finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got like 6.5 lines of notes, like that I scratch out as we talk, and my rating underneath. So like normally, like I actually have taken more notes for my comic book live streams than I've taken for this. I don't know what to say, because there wasn't any first 15 minutes, whatever, that whole part with the dad going ape shit crazy and trying to attack everybody. I was like, shit. And then he goes to attack his pregnant wife, and then he's trying to fight the cops, and he's still getting back up. Like they think he's dead and he's still fighting them. I was like, this is awesome. I'm like, this is going to be killer. And then it just like nothing happened. Okay, here comes Frank Grillo now, I think. Is this where he's coming in now? Yeah. So at this point in time, there's no tension anymore. Like the tension's already over. Like, oh God, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like all the scenes are like just out of order. I don't know what the hell's going on. This might be worth studying in film class as how to make a very poor movie. There's a few, in film class, we never really studied bad movies, which I actually think was the wrong, like we should study a few bad movies to explain why they're bad. Like, we watched Godfather and like Annie Hall, which, it's okay, but I'm not, Star Wars lost to Annie Hall. That's stupid. But we watch all these great American films, right? I actually took an American film course as well as other ones. And we studied all the great American films. Citizen Kane, which is a great movie. That's a 10 out of 10. Obviously, Godfather is 10 out of 10. Like, whatever. So we studied a lot of great films. We never studied any bad ones. And I think we should have. We should have studied some bad ones to say, why is this bad? Like, it's easy to tell why Godfather is a good movie. It's easy to tell, why Citizen Kane is good or whatever. But this is a good one as what happened? Like, why is this so, you put this versus Halloween or something like that, where it's the same thing. Teenagers, school, bullies or whatever, right? Like
your cliques.
Right. All of that stuff is in Halloween, but that movie is just a constant, like, moving movie, and it's so fast. I mean, you could watch it twice in a row. And you could watch that movie twice in a row and still not finish Avatar Part 3, right? Like, so you can watch Halloween 1 and 2, so if I started watching Halloween 1 and 2 and you started watching Avatar Part 3, I'd finish before you. Yeah. Like I could watch half of Halloween 3.
Probably with James Cameron likes his run times.
Right.
No, there was like you said, the last act of the movie, all the air's out of the balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Frank Grillo got off like nothing. I mean, and it's so funny too, because when Dunkelman killed him, the guy that's playing the Ripper is obviously a much larger guy, and they're gonna act like we don't notice the change in stature when he's in the outfit compared to when he's just Dunkelman. Like,
how about this idea? You just gave me an idea. How about when he's possessed, he grows big, like a Jekyll and Hyde or something. He actually, give me some, like, dude, give me something. So when this movie's done, I was like, you know what? This movie was kind of bland, but that was pretty cool. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. That's it. Look, I'm a big time shill for horror movies.
Yeah.
If there's like one or two cool things, I'm gonna be like, I kind of like, and look, it's I can fully admit it. I would, any slasher movie, I would go and rent them and check them out. I'd be like, I thought it was pretty good. And it's like, what? It's terrible. I don't care. I like Nightmare 5. I was like, I liked it. I was like, but it's terrible. I liked it. Jason Goes to Hell. I was like, I kind of liked it. I was like, what? So it's like, dude, you're a total shill. I was like, I know, but Jason looked cool. The beginning was awesome when they blew him up. I love the claw coming in at the end. That's kind of neat. Okay, the kills were pretty good. There you go. I said a bunch of positive things. I love Jason X. It's like, I legitimately love Jason X, unapologetically. So there you go. I'm very easy to please. Like, it's got to be pretty bad for me to be like, what? Because just the coolness of having a bunch of people who are, funny or quirky, getting killed off, and a little bit of like, oh, who's the killer and does he look cool? And that's always appealing. But like, when a slasher fails, like when a drama movie fails, you're bored out of your mind and you just don't care. When a slasher fails, it's pretty sad because you're like, how did you mess this up? Like, give me a cool mask. We watched that one with the clown. What was that one we watched? Not Terrifier, but there was the other clown one we watched. Who was the guest host on that? Oh God. Anyways, it had a clown thing, or it was like Drive-Thru.
Drive-Thru we did watch.
Yeah. I was I wasn't dying over that movie. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10 or something. Yeah, but it was still kind of neat. The mask was cool. There's some fun little kills. That's it. I'm not looking. I don't need Halloween 4 or like pick your like Jason 6. Like I don't need Jason 6 every time I sit down to watch a movie. And if I don't get Jason 6, I'm going to say it sucks. Like The Burning is not as good as Jason 6, right? As Jason was.
But The Burning's still an awesome movie.
But Burning is bloody awesome.
Yep, I just watched it again the other night.
Oh, I'm so glad that you got that, because that's one that I missed out on too. That's all comes to my friend Sean, who not the Sean that you sometimes see in comments. This other guy, Sean, who loved horror movies, and he got me onto The Burning. And because I missed it, he's like, "You never saw The Burning?" I was like, "No." I mean, I saw it like 1995 or something, like way after. And he's like, "How did you not see this? Like, day one?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't, And he showed it to me. I was like, "This is the greatest movie ever. What the hell happened?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's So I'm glad we can. What's that? Push it forward. Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. Right.
Pay it forward.
When I saw a couple, Joe Blow Horror did a review of it. What the hell happened to The Burning? And then Count Wolfula is his name. He's another. I really like his channel, and I saw he did a video on it, and I'm like, that's why I was like, man, I don't want to watch this. That's why I think I hit you up on it. I'm like, we need to check this one out. And yeah, I did a video on The Burning, iconic horror scenes. I was gonna start doing a series on that, but the raft scene is one of the best kill sequences. And you can say what you want about the one guy's neck looking all stretched out and wonky because of but it was still such a cool sequence. Yeah. I freaking loved that Cropsey uses the pruning shears. It was fucking awesome.
Again, cool weapon, cool like makeup effects on the guy, a couple of good deaths, one really awesome scene. What else are you looking for?
Yep.
It's like 90 minutes or 95 minutes, whatever it is. I mean, that's a perfectly done movie. Again, it's not better than Halloween 4. It's not better than Halloween 1. It's not better than Jason Lives. It's not better than whatever other style. But it's pretty damn awesome. It's up there as a really awesome movie that people don't know about. Nightbreed's good too. Classic Comics.
I've never seen Nightbreed.
Oh, holy hell!
I've never seen
Write it down. Like, this is like, dude, David Cronenberg plays a serial killer in it.
Oh.
So check. Okay, if I tell you what this movie, they never continued it. But if I tell you what the continuation was supposed to be, it's based on it's Cabal by Hellraiser. What's his name? Clive Barker.
Clive Barker.
So it's Clive Barker. The book is called Cabal. I have the book. I never read it. I can't read everything. I never read the book. But anyways, so David Cronenberg is a serial killer, and he kills like bad people. Or people who he thinks are like bad, like he goes there like it's like a cesspool of people. He's pretty bad. Anyways, and then Nightbreed is this literal all these monsters. So it's all these monster people, and he starts to realize is like, oh, these things aren't even human. So it's like a serial killer trying to kill monsters, and his mask is awesome. And then there's the one guy who's sort of like trying to like figure out kind of like, you know, what's happening, and then whatever. I don't want to get too much away. You read the book, nice classic. Nightbreed is fucking awesome. And then what was gonna happen at the end? So they show something at the end, and unfortunately it doesn't continue. I don't know if it's explored in the books. I don't even want to tell you because I want you to see what the ending is going to be. Then unfortunately there's no second movie, but the second movie would have been one of the greatest things ever because of what the concept actually was. But David Cronenberg in that movie is awesome. And he never acts. He was in Jason X.
Hang on 1 second.
That was that bit part in the very beginning or whatever. But yeah, oh my God, so awesome. Yeah, so classic. You read the book. That's great. I've got the book. Was there any more books, or was it just one? I should look that up. Clive Barker, Cabal. Yeah, Midian's where the monsters live. I don't remember if there was another book. Cabal and other annotations. Okay, Nightbreed. And there's different cuts of Nightbreed as well. The Cabal cut. I've got to see which ones I have. Alternate Cabal director's cut of the film. Anyways. Hey, RR, thanks so much for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate it. Hey, every mad respect to Pete, as WKRP is possibly the greatest 70s sitcom. As guys might witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Thanks, man. RR, make sure you're subscribed to Pete because he's the host of this one. I think you are subscribed to Wrestling with Horror, right? The link is in all my videos. So even when it's about comic books, I still put his link in there. Actually, I'll put his link right now just in case. Wrestling with Horror. And I'll put my link. May as well put my link while we're doing that. So thanks, R. I appreciate that. Yeah, so what am I looking at? Cabal. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different cuts of Cabal. I got to figure out. Don't recall if there's a sequel. Never read. Okay, I don't think there is a sequel, but I mean the ending of the movie is insane. So anyway, while we're waiting for Pete to come back. Oh, you're okay. You're back. I was just.
I'm back. Sorry. That was my son.
Yeah, I could talk forever, so I'm good.
I told him, I said I'll get back. We'll wrap up, and I'll call him.
Yeah,
he's getting ready to go to bed. So
we're done anyways.
Thank you, RRTNZ. I appreciate it, man. WKRP was a huge. I worked in radio for about 6 years, and Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap were two of my favorite. There were two of the reasons why I wanted to work in radio, because they made it look so cool. You know, watching those reruns as a kid. But yeah, I love I love it. And every time I went to Cincinnati for a Horror Hound convention, as I'm getting ready to pull into Cincinnati on the E-Way, I would put the theme song on. And yes, I love that Gordon jump. It's God is my witness. I thought turkeys could fly. Oh God, they're falling like bags of wet cement. Oh, the humanity. Hey, I won the Buckeye News Award. Yeah, well, get out of here, Buckeye. That was funny.
I haven't watched that since like a little kid. As a kid, I watched every show. For a while. Howard he's Hessman. Awesome. Howard Hessman's awesome. But yeah, head of the class. Though. Okay, so yeah, rating. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I'm giving this a 4 out of 10. So that's not abysmal. It's better than Eternals. It's better than Black Panther 2. It's better than Batwoman. All the seasons of Batwoman. Maybe not some, no, all of it. It's better than all of it. It's better than all of it. It's better than any of the Disney stuff. Hey, Admiral Teague. So it's better than all of those things, but it's disappointing. I dinged it, of course, for the characters. I gave it like a point for story, point for pacing. It was a bit too long. It looked okay, but not that great. The kills could have been better. I dinged it. For the characters because they were all either crappy or just bland, and the enjoyment factor is a great iconic view. Yeah.
If you enjoy Batwoman, Admiral Teague, subscribe to my channel. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to my playlist section, and there's a Batwoman playlist. There is 83 videos. I reviewed every episode and did ancillary ratings videos for Batwoman, the entire series. I said I ended up covering it because somebody said, I bet you won't do the Batwoman trailer review. So I did when I started YouTubing in 2019. So yeah, that's I did that. And I suffered through every goddamn episode of that show. And I eviscerated it. And I had, everybody talked about heels versus babyface. And I can't remember the other gal that reviewed it, and
I know Mecha Random and those.
Yep, and Therias Unlimited. But if you want to see some, and I tell you what, every one of those videos, not the first season, I was kind of finding my groove. The second and third season reviews are, I would watch each episode 3 times, write a script, rewrite the script, handwrite that shit, and then it would take me about 16 to 17 hours of production to clip and get images. And it like once I found my groove in those started to give me some good views back then. But it was a slog to get through. But my God, it was fun to do. I had Caroline Dries, the showrunner, block me on Twitter. I had the main CW account blocked me on Twitter. The Batwoman Writers Room blocked me on Twitter. All checkmarked accounts. And I only had, at that point, like I was on my other account, the one that got hacked and is gone now. But yeah, that was fantastic. I was just rubbing their noses in the ratings. Yeah. Anyway,
it got worse with Did you do your rating? What's your rating on this one? You didn't rate
3 out of 10.
Yeah. I was more generous than you are.
You were. This was a 3 out of 10. It hurt my soul. And then Tyler didn't even show up to review it. Damn it. We'll get you back on, Tyler. We love you, kid. But thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, J-Man. Thank you for being here again, brother.
Thank you.
Everybody for watching. We're gonna end it right here. We appreciate you. Patreon, I did a couple uploads. We got another one coming probably tomorrow because I'm also, in addition to being a YouTuber and a professional wrestler, I'm also a school teacher. So I have I got a few days of work this week. So thank you everybody. We appreciate you. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. Deuces. That's it. There's no